Sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me in my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to the great state of Alabama with a stop at the Limestone County Courthouse, where we find the Long Island loser turned away, can't conduct his official business, and he's kicked out. Oh, dearie me, I sense a lawsuit in the making. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Today we are at the Limestone County Courthouse here in Alabama. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect.
So how do we promote government transparency? By sticking a cell phone camera in the government workers' faces and for a reaction, see what they say? Is that how we promote government transparency, Sean? And by the way, respect is a two-way street. You must give respect before you can get respect in return. If you give no respect, you're going to be treated like the pile of trash that you really are. So let's continue.
Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting inside the county courthouse. Let's take a look around. Friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we the people record them. District Attorney's office here. Right across the hallway here we have the court clerk.
Now remind me again, good people, what is all this nonsense for? Oh, that's right, it's for clicks and views so he can make ad revenue under the guise of being an investigative journalist. Yeah, right. Just remember, Sean, because you post videos on YouTube does not make you a journalist, sonny boy.
Moments later.
We have a district courtroom to our left.
Are you recording?
Yeah, who are you, sir?
Are you recording?
Yeah, I ask you who you are.
Who am I? I'm
Yes, sir.
Deputy.
Yeah, deputy
You
what?
can't record, Mill Ward. You can't record in the building.
Why is that?
Circuit court, the presiding circuit court judge has issued a court order. There's no recording in this building.
I haven't seen any of that signage
Okay,
or
you're not
orders.
able to record.
What I could never understand is if you're all about First Amendment American freedom and transparency, why not just tell this man what you're doing there in the building? Maybe you could work something out where there's some place you can go and record. No, you want to press the issue. You want to assert yourself. Well, it's not going to work out too well for you today, sonny boy.
Okay, so turn it off.
I haven't seen any of the signage or the
quit
order.
arguing.
No one's arguing.
Okay, yes you are.
No, I'm
telling you
not.
to turn it off. Turn it off.
I understand what you're saying, sir, but there's
Turn
no order.
it
Where is
off.
the order? Can you show it to me?
They've got it downstairs.
They have it downstairs?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Sure, we can take a look at the order. I don't know why you think people having conversations is arguing. Communication. That's what it is.
Come on, Sean. We all know that arguing makes for good content uploads on YouTube. That's what your subscribers want to see. They want to see you fighting for our American freedoms that we already enjoy. So I'm not too sure what you're fighting for. Yeah, let's carry on anyway.
Arguing is when somebody gets upset. I'm not upset. Are you upset?
Nope.
Sure. You looked upset for a minute.
I'm in the right. Where's that order? About the recording. Again, you're gonna need to turn that off. Turn it off. You're fixing to get your order. When you do, I'm gonna look on that phone. I'm gonna erase that recording. So you might want to stop.
You can't go into my phone.
Yes, sir, I can.
No, you cannot. I just spoke to you, Sheriff.
There you go.
I just spoke to Josh.
I know Sean is a YouTube law expert and all, but hey, Sean, I think you're going to have to vacate the building. This guy looks pretty serious, don't you think? Yeah, Sean's not worried. He's got the First Amendment on his side. That's the supreme law of the land, didn't you know?
Outside, sir. You can't record here. Let's go. Out. There's your thing. You can read it outside. Let's go. Let's
I
go.
need to read the order.
Outside, sir. And now you're being given an order to vacate the premises.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, sir. Outside.
Or
now.
you'll arrest me?
If you refuse to leave, yes.
If I refuse to leave, you'll arrest me.
Let's go.
Great. That's all I needed to hear. Now I can hold you accountable in court.
Oh, do tell. Another federal lawsuit, Sean? How many lawsuits do you have in the works right now? Oh, Sean, I'm disappointed. Now tell me something, Sean. Does this mean that you'll be e-begging your subscribers for more money? Sean seems to have a golden touch on that. He asks for money and almost overnight he gets it.
So there is a court order here. Absolutely ridiculous.
Come on, sir. Close the door. Outside the building. You can record all you want to out there on the outside that door. Let's go.
I'm just making sure that this is
Let's go.
I'm making sure this is
You can read it
valid.
outside because you're refusing to quit recording, so go outside.
Yeah. What makes
Go
you think you
outside.
can go
You
into
can
somebody's
record.
phone? What makes you think you
You
can go into
record
somebody's phone?
outside, sir.
I'm going.
Go out now.
What
Let me
makes
help you with the door?
What makes you
Here,
think
let
you
me
can
help
go
you
into
with the
somebody's?
door, sir.
What makes you think you can go
Have
into
a good
somebody's
day.
personal
I get a
property?
search warrant. I can go in any phone I want to.
Sean's been told multiple times to leave the building. This is how frauditors get in trouble. I'm going. No, you're not. You're still there. And that's why frauditors get arrested. Too bad it didn't happen today. But he is in Alabama, so if he keeps messing around down there, he could be like Rusty Boy and Looney Lana, and he could get what's coming to him. Maybe that's why he went there. Who knows and who cares? Let's continue.
Get your hands off me.
Yes, sir.
Get your hands off
Excuse me, I
me.
didn't want the door.
Get your hands
I'm
off
sorry.
me. What a tyrant. What a tyrant. Oh, man, what a tyrant he was. All right, well, that was a really quick one.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me that Sean doesn't know his history, doesn't know what a tyrant is? Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me that much because look who we're talking about. We're talking about Jailbird Sean. Yeah, well, I tell you what, Sean's got a little bonus clip in here for us. He's got some police body cam footage. Let's take a look at that.
Fellow Patriots, while editing, I came across a video from 2022, the same year this unconstitutional order was implemented. The video features Tyrant Deputy Willward, the same deputy from this audit.
Well, we're not going to talk about this no more, okay? We're busy.
Sir, you
We're
don't.
not gonna talk
I
about
get it. You don't have to be rude, sir. I wear this because of rude people.
Okay, I've done told you 3 times myself, and you won't listen.
And I asked you
Take
if you
it
could.
out of the building.
I asked for the phone number to the judge's
And you-
office,
we
and
don't
I
have
asked
it,
for a
it's in the
copy of the
phone book.
policy. That's all I asked for.
Judge Wise.
I'm not trying to be
is the presiding
difficult.
judge. He says no cameras.
I wear this because I sometimes run into assholes like
I
you.
understand.
I never heard of this frauditor before, but apparently he's been reading the book on how to win friends and influence people by Dale Carnegie. Oh, that's an old book, published back in the 1930s. And I can tell Sonny Boy's ready cover to cover, because he knows how to say things to win friends. Call him an a-hole. That'll do it every time.
And if you
I'm just coming to
if
get-
you use profane language, me again. You're going to
That's
the
also
jail.
that's
Okay,
also
this is a public
protected.
place.
But it's
Have a good day,
also
sir.
protected.
Have a good
content,
day.
sir.
Out. Go.
You're a sergeant, sir.
Go.
Do you have a complaint form by chance?
Yes, sir.
You're his supervisor.
Yeah, you take it up with him.
It seems that in 2 years, nothing has changed. Deputy Willward absolutely hates the First Amendment, which is made clear by his statement, "If you use profane language again, I'm going to take you to jail." It's called free speech, Tyrant Willward.
Well, now that's an interesting thing about freedom of speech here in America. It's just like what the frauditors use, time, place, and manner. Now, this is not the place to do that, Sean. Nah, not in a court of law. You don't have freedom of speech when it comes to profanity. Yeah, you can take that stuff outside all you want, but inside a court of law, You better behave yourself, boy. Could find yourself in contempt.
Absolutely disgusting. All right, let's get back into the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we were ordered to leave the courthouse under threat of arrest. Didn't even get a chance to read this order through very carefully. It's signed by Presiding Circuit Judge Chadwick Wise. It's from December 2022. Video cameras, body cameras, audio recording devices, and cameras with telephoto or interchangeable lenses are not permitted inside the courthouse without the express permission presiding judge or chief of security.
Well, this proves one thing. Sean's not illiterate like everybody said. Sean knows how to read. See, you guys take back what you said about Sean. He might be stupid, but he's not illiterate.
Cell phones are permitted but cannot be used for video. So this is another thing I love to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's I get to expose our court system. This is what we get to do by doing that. First of all, it wasn't called for the way that deputy treated me. He put his hands on me, escalated the situation right from the beginning. There was no need for that whatsoever. If there's a court order, there's a court order. This court order violates our constitutional rights. This court order that I'm holding right here is anti-transparency, anti-accountability.
And what are you, Sean? The anti-transparency, anti-government. You're a fool. You really are. You know what? You figured out the formula to make some money on YouTube. That's all you've done. You haven't done anything for upholding rights because we don't need our rights upheld. We have the best rights in the world right here in America. We don't need a yahoo like you to help us out.
Again, our court systems should all be completely transparent, allowed recording, so that way we can hold our judiciary branch accountable. But as you know, judges have absolute immunity. Judges can hold you in contempt of court for violating their orders without any sort of due process other than what they're going to give you, which is you violated my order, you're going to jail for 30 days. No appeal, nothing. Just you're going to jail, you're in contempt of court, and even if you can appeal it, you're going to another judge that this judge likely knows.
So what's the big deal, Sean? How many times have you been arrested? How many jail cells have you been in? Remember, Sean, you're a freedom fighter. You're a civil rights activist. You have to get arrested a few times in your life. Look at Dr. Martin Luther King, how many times he was arrested. Come on, Sean, let's get with the program. You gotta do some serious time in jail before anybody really respects you.
And they're gonna find you in contempt. And you're gonna spend 30 days in jail, but this is good education for everybody out there, ladies and gentlemen, to show that our court systems, not all of them, but most of our court systems are completely anti-First Amendment, anti-transparency, and accountability. It's absolutely disgusting. And look how our public servants, the deputies, treated me. Put his hands on me at the end, said he's going to go into my phone and erase the video. What a clown.
Oh, you're the one that's the clown, Sean. And you want to talk about being anti? You're anti-American. Why the hell do you do this? Well, it's obvious he does it for the ad revenue, but he really thinks he's making some kind of difference. And he's got 750,000 people hoodwinked, and they believe what he's doing.
He's going to erase my video? You can't do that. Yes, I'll leave under threat of arrest, and we'll see about taking some legal action here in Alabama. But you definitely can't go into my phone and erase anything, even with a warrant. That just goes to show you how unknowledgeable these deputies are. Completely unknowledgeable. There's no way he has the authority to do that even with a warrant. But it's good to show we the people and to show everybody this is America, ladies and gentlemen. This is anti-transparency, anti-accountability, anti-First Amendment, anti-Constitution, and we're at the steps of a courthouse. Judges also take oaths to uphold the United States Constitution.
I believe that everybody was upholding their oath in that building. They were protecting our country from a domestic terrorist. That's what you are, Sean. A domestic terrorist with a camera. under the guise of being an investigative journalist upholding the Constitution. That's the biggest bunch of bloody palaver I've ever heard in my life. I wonder who started all this nonsense. Boy, because I tell you, it's really gotten out of hand. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. You just pick up your mama's cell phone and go out there and make some money. Is that what it's all about, Sean? Well, I'm going to leave that video right there, good people. It goes on for a couple more minutes, but I'm tired of listening to this guy. His voice just goes right through me, and there's only so much I can listen to. But at any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Sean. You ever think you'd go back to working a real job in life? You might have to one day. You never know about that, Sean. Cheers to that, sonny boy.
What's his name? What's his name? I want his name. Hey, don't leave because you're detained, bro. What do you think about your service here today, ma'am?
You know what? If you're gonna be such a jerk...
He was being disorderly. He was being disorderly. And we're not breaking the law. We shouldn't have a problem here, right? Oh. Yo, you're racist. Racist. Oh. That's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Lower your voice. You're getting aggressive now. If we're in public property, you have to have a crime in order to trespass us.
Said, take your hands out of your pocket.
I'm asking for a law.
We don't know what the heck we're going to do right now.
Sir, we're not doing anything wrong.
What's the Third Amendment?
Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, nobody knows the damn Third Amendment.
This guy's being disorderly, but it's okay because he's a cop. Get away from me. Get away from me. But you can citate them. Yeah. Are they going to be cited for disorderly conduct? In America, the land of the free, where we choose to do what we want as long as we don't break the law, who the hell do you think you are?
Fucking man, dude.
I'm not doing anything to you.
You're a bitch-ass punk.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Bitch-ass white shoe.
I'm not doing anything on you. Freedom of speech, he never said fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
How is that fighting words? If you feel like fighting, it's your problem. He's not doing anything wrong. I can guarantee you, sir, I can take a video of myself farting and thousands will see it.
Dude, you're in my space. Get away from me. Call the police, would you please?
Just know that we are the bosses, bro. We are. You're not. You have a gun? Yeah. That's your Second Amendment. Guess what? I have a camera. We're going to speak to the mayor about this. By the way, sir, you're in Auditing America with over 100 million views on the internet. I don't have to discuss my day with you. Who are you? Can you briefly, in one sentence, tell us what the Third Amendment is? You don't point your finger at people. We weren't harassing anyone. Oh, you assaulted me.
I did so many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Come on, we're on camera. We're on camera. Smack me, okay?
We're talking about violence.
Come on, man.
We're talking about violence.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Hey.
Get out of my face.
I'm not backing up. No, you asked me.
You're
I'm
causing a
not.
disturbance.
If you touch her, you're going to go to jail.
I'm not touching her.
Get back up.
I don't want to touch either
Back
one
up.
of you.
Oh, the shit show at the post office. You should be crying about that line that you're making. My God.
Why are you crying about cameras?
I have an anxiety problem.
What's your name?
I don't answer questions. And that is why, my friends, Mr. America does what he does. And then you become a tyrant.
And we can nicely refuse.
I'm a tyrant. Who are you?
Who are you?
You're sitting here
Who are
recording
you?
people without their permission.
I'm a camera guy, and I'm in a public place. What's your problem, bro? I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
If I take their mask face, then what we can call you?
What you gonna? I bet you don't have the balls to do that. We have authorization.
I don't want to be on your camera.
Well, maybe being in a public
How
place
about
is not
common
the place.
courtesy?
Now it's your turn to walk away.
I can walk away whenever I'm. I really.
Walk away now.
Am I being detained?
No, that's why I just told you.
Okay,
walk
I'm
away.
free to
That's
leave.
the opposite of detainment.
Oh, okay, I'm free to leave.
So go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm free to stay too. Listen, bro. Slow your roll.
You have an appointment.
I'm not talking to you. What the Third Amendment is, and I'll be on my way. You don't have to tell me verbatim. You can just tell me briefly what's the Third Amendment about. Why'd you do that?
We asked you multiple times.
Okay, but why did you do that? I don't need to speak with you, sir.
Who you need to speak with?
Get away from me.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're too close, bro. Never break the law. I know my boundaries. I know where I'm at. I'm not interfering with anybody. I don't need you guys to explain to me how to behave myself. Take this one more personal because I've been in there and I know exactly what you guys do. I know exactly how you guys treat the inmates. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. All right? Keep your hands to yourself. Why are you touching me, bro? You are a Nazi, sir. And we can get you fired. You know that?
Traveling, we can ask you to leave.
You don't. You can ask, but I can nicely refuse if I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Hey, man, but you have a gun and I want you to stay away from me. Before you enter those doors, all of you stick your tongue in your asses. You touch me. You touch me. Why you put your hands on me? Why?
Call the police.
Why you put your hands on me though? You hit me. You can't go anywhere. Look at this guy is following me. Leave me alone. She hit me. She hit me. It's on video. She hit me, and now she's detained by the police. I have freedom of speech. You don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? Let's stay right here. No, you can't. You're escaping. Yeah, you're helping a criminal. That's a crime too. You were all up in my face. Why don't you get in my face again, stupid? I'm sick of you.
I don't think there's a crime that's been committed.
Well, you haven't made an investigation.
Okay, well, did he assault you?
What are you going to arrest me for? Trespassing? What's the crime? You need a crime. You need a crime to trespass somebody in a public place. What's the crime?
Sir, I tried to explain.
What's the crime?
Clearly, you just want to argue.
Well, no, of course I want to argue. I've been violated right now.
First one.
You're required to know
What's the
this.
first one?
I'm asking you.
What's the first one?
I'm asking you, sir.
What's the first one?
What you tell me?
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you, sir.
Okay.
You don't give us orders. What don't you understand about that?